hummingbird feeder question. Ask her and she'll let you know. Okay, this is the hummingbird feeder you don't already have. It is a hand-blown glass work of art that is designed not only to be beautiful for the hummingbirds, but it is the most gorgeous hand-blown glass in the winter when we don't have hummingbirds. Okay, how did you do this? This is such a great idea.
You know,
and I'm like, why didn't someone think about this before? This is an ultimate innovations.
It's amazing when you're out in the garden and you have these hummingbirds like floating around you, and I have my cut flowers, and I'm like, I called Larry. You all know Larry Nixorf. I'm like, oh, honey, what do you think? Now this has been over a year in the making, guys, but that picture that they were just showing was actually in Rancho Mirage, California 2 weeks ago. So here it is, our brand new hand-blown glass.
So stunning.
Okay? So Sandra, we start out with the hook that's powder coated. Up on top here, I want to step further. This is actually a flat bottom, but it has a built-in moat. So those of you that have ant problems, you just put water in the top here. It also keeps the bees away from the nectar. So you're doing two functions there. Then you have a big, beautiful, almost 4-cup capacity hummingbird feeder that's glass. And then we went a step further and we have our wonderful polycarbonate base, not metal. They have the hibiscus flowers on them. It has the big wide opening down here. And then guys, during the winter time, for those of you in Minnesota that you don't have hummingbirds, you're gonna flip it over and it's gonna become a flower vase for you.
It's beautiful. All right, let me show you the colors. We have the red multi every time, we come back here, every time we do a red hand-blown bird or hummingbird feeder from Roxanne, it flies out of here. So if you do want that red, do not wait. This is all hand-blown glass that is going to gleam in the sun. Red is already the most popular. Here's your beautiful teal. That's so pretty. And then this is the gorgeous orange yellow, which is just stunning. Each one will be a little different. They'll all be perfect and beautiful, but they're all gonna be slightly different because they are hand-blown works of art for on Easy Pay, $6.60. Well,
okay, so Sandra, this is how it started out 11 years ago with my sweet little mommy in my backyard. And she just went cuckoo crazy over my hummingbirds in San Clemente, California. So I said to Bob, honey, we need to go to the drawing board and we need to make a better mousetrap. So, you know, Roxanne will never show up to the garden ugly. So we got rid of the yellow, ugly flowers. We got rid of the plastic because all it does is get mold, guys. So there's a couple things. One, please don't ever feed your hummingbirds the red stuff. Every single hummingbird feeder comes with Roxanne De Palma's recipe, and it's simple. It's 1 cup of white sugar, plain sugar, 4 cups of water. You want to boil it or you want to dissolve it, and you want to put it into your feeder. And you can actually make up more of it, put it in the refrigerator. It'll last up to 2 weeks.
I actually just keep a container of it in the refrigerator. Now, I want you to see, you don't necessarily even need, if you're thinking, where would I hang my hummingbird feeder? It's a great idea. Shepherd's hook over a planter. This is the red. People are buying more than one. Look how gorgeous.
Sandra, that's our allium that's coming up at 9 o'clock at our show.
It's one of my favorite flowers.
So you guys, if you have a condo, an apartment, and you're a container grower like my son and future daughter-in-law are, they actually brought in a feeder like this. They have some potted plants. Literally that afternoon, they had hummingbirds, but look how pretty that is, love.
And once the hummingbirds find it, they will always come back.
They're like elephants.
For me, in Pennsylvania, our hummingbirds are not here yet, so just follow me over here. Why would I just store a hummingbird feeder like in my garage, or, you know, I store things in my laundry room, when I can take my hummingbird feeder and have a really beautiful hand-blown vase?
I love it. I love it.
I've never done a hummingbird. I've never presented a hummingbird feeder before. That's a hand-blown glass piece of art vase on the off season. It's really cool.
So, you know, Sandra, hummingbirds flap their wings 80 times a second. That's over 4,000 times a minute. During the season, when they're starting to nest and migrating up, they will visit up to 1,000 flowers a day. But that's still not enough nectar for them, especially when they're nesting, guys. So this is why it's so important for you to have feeders. Now, I have 6 feeders in my backyard, 2 feeders in my front yard. Because why? You get big old bullies. And you know, Roxanne, I'm Italian, I gotta feed them all. So get more than 1 feeder, guys. And again, all of my feeders will monochromatically work back to each other, and they truly look like jewels in your garden.
Look how pretty. When the sun hits this feeder, that hand-blown glass gleams and shines. These are so pretty outdoors in the sun. There's that red. Over 500 have been ordered. Do not wait. We don't have a lot of these to go around. It's hard to call Roxanne up and say, can I have 10,000 of those, please? Because they are all hand-blown. That is your teal multi. So here's your beautiful red multi.
Is that so pretty? And it's got the blues and the oranges and the reds and a little bit of yellow in it.
We're like, our studio can't do it justice because we can't replicate sunlight. When the sun hits this, it is going to glow. That is your red multi. Here's your teal multi.
So pretty. And Sandra, again, I don't show up ugly to the garden. I love hibiscus flowers, so I've got those big, gorgeous hibiscus flowers on there. And then we have this sitting place because they have to rest all the way around the feeder as well. And again, you want to clean these out with just soapy water. Tell me that orangey yellow is not fab.
This one. This is so pretty.
I love it.
This is the orange multi.
But look how fun, you guys, it looks with the teal and even the red. So if you can swing all 3 of them, and second of all, we have a hand-blown glass company in Laguna Beach, California, guys. That's all they do is blow glass. And they make hummingbird feeders as well. You cannot buy a glass-blown hummingbird feeder in Laguna Beach for less than $100.
Well, I'm looking at it here.
Look at that.
This is what, so where I live right now, the hummingbirds aren't here yet. So I'm gonna use this when they come. But in the meantime, you turn this upside down. Okay, I just wanna show you, it's super easy. Now I have and I'm going to take the hook off, obviously, but now I have the perfect vase. Isn't that so cool?
Now don't forget, guys, when the ants come, the moat on top, you want to put water in there
to stop the ants.
Yes, stop the ants, and the bees will also feed off of that as well. So you have so many things going on with this. This is a one and all.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Our green thumb expert, I think she needs some flowers at her table. There you go. Roxanne, thank you so much. Isn't that the coolest?
That's beautiful.
So awesome. All right, take a look. Look how beautiful. Now, Roxanne, thanks so much, Roxanne. She also brought us our fireman's nozzle, 2,500 ordered in this